TV3, and Kweku Teming, our business news anchor, has joined me. Kweku, good afternoon.
Well, a very good afternoon, Bridget.
And what's trending in business? I do know, of course, Agude is in the news. What else do we have?
Well, definitely for some time now, you've heard about food gluts in several areas in the country. Of course, one school of thought believes it's the harvest season and this is to be expected. But we as journalists, we as people who are critical about what is happening, are questioning, has our crop processing determination failed one way or the other? We've been questioning the Minister of Agriculture. We'll be getting more answers on this and many more shortly. All right, so it's now time for us to do business, and we're bringing you nothing than the latest updates of events trending from our world of business. Well, just about a short while ago, we set out to question why the food glut in the country. And of course, well, agri-processing should have been canning some of this food that we have. What is the Ministry of Food and Agriculture doing? We had the opportunity to speak to the Deputy Minister of Agri in charge of crops a short while ago, Ahmed Yakubu. These were some of the answers he gave a short while ago.
The harvest of particular crops are done around the same time, and that's why people do not necessarily consume as much as is harvested, and that's why you have all these gluts as an annual ritual, basically. When the rains are good and farmers have done the best they can, you have this overproduction. The long-term, and in fact also the short-term solution to this is actually to get our agro-processing of our produce really kicking or ticking extremely well, so that some of these surpluses can really be sent straight away to industrial setups for processing. But this can only work well if also we agree as citizens to change our food system. In other words, people should begin to consider eating freshly processed, reconstituted cassava flour as fufu, rather than insist that it has to be a peel tuber, boiled and pounded. Now, if the food system changes, it will act as a pull effect on the industrial processes, and that will also have a knock-on effect on the production system. The other issue is the cost of the movement of the food will also come down. Because if we locate intermediary processing plants at the production sites, it then means that a good percentage of the bulk will be cut down, and then the lighter outputs will be brought, intermediate will be brought to factories or processing plants.
All right, so Dr. Ahmed Yakubu giving us reasons for the food glut and what he thinks can be done to immediately address the issue and in the long term also help us manage that situation. Well, one mechanism he suggests is that we should think about changing our dietary process, especially looking at issues around food that we consume. Maybe that long processed food would do us good.